he broke into my house with a hammer and a pool stick. Back in 2022, I was living in Orlando. I just came off of making a ton of money. I left the company I was working with and I started out on my own. And some of the guys from that last business started working with me. One of them I was very close with. I mean, I went to his house, I met all of his children, his wife, and he was kind of pressed behind a corner, right? Like, he had all these mouths to feed, all this pressure, and then that pressure got pushed onto me as the owner. And where I fucked up is I didn't clearly define our relationship good enough between the two of us. I was like, oh yeah, dude, you're part of the company, yeah. But he was basically just a glorified sales guy. And it reached a point where he needed money so bad, he was blowing me up about it, and I said, Dave, I'll just say Dave, yeah, dude, we can't, man. Like, the money has to stay in the business for marketing. Like, I understand you need money. And something within this gentleman snapped. And snapped so much that he started sending threats to be afraid. Where are you at? And eventually, I'll overlay it here on the video.
Where are you at,
He broke into my house with a hammer and a pool stick. He started hammering on my roommate, broke his ribs, started chasing me, was on the phone with the cops, and we got outside, and 5 minutes later, the cops show up and he was arrested. He ends up doing over a year in prison. A couple of years later, this whole thing was drawn out. This was a guy who I was so close to. I trusted to let into my house, and something within him primarily snapped, and he felt he would get what he wanted if he tried to physically hurt me. And these are the parts of entrepreneurship that no one talks about. Like, it's all well and good to make some money, but what about the disputes? What about all of this shit? No one talks about this stuff. And if this resonates with you, if you've experienced these sorts of things and you can't relate, follow me, because I'll be talking about this stuff more.